many of you are sending your kids to college to go and work on them? Okay, well, guess who is working the farms? So that you can afford your food.
So that you can have food.
So that you can have food. Now, how many of you are looking to send your kids into hospitality after this college education so that they can go and make the beds at the hotels? How many of you are planning to send your kids to college? Because that's what we do here. We send everybody to college. How many of you are planning to send your kids to college so that they can then go and build these houses? So the reality is that so long as we live in a capitalist society, there's always going to be someone or a group of people that will do work that some of the rest of y'all don't want to do. These are the people that are really making us great in this country.
As a person that has done the job before, I don't mind doing that for a decent wage, 5 times a week, for 8 hours. No, you don't want that. You want to justify it for other people for a lower wages, 6 times a week minimum. More than 8 hours a day.
Who does that?
I'm like, whoa. Are you advocating for human rights or slavery for these people?
I've been waiting on this day to tell you how much I hate this fucking house. The waters, all the shit that you order, all of the shit. I hate it. I hate this house. I hate that you order shit. You are the fucking laziest fucking house in this whole goddamn neighborhood. You're inconsiderate. You're full of shit. I fucking hate everything about y'all. I hate it. All you have to do is fucking order the store from Walmart pickup or Central pickup or whatever and go put the shit in your own truck and go do it your fucking self. You are the laziest sons of bitches ever. And then people bring this shit. We break our backs, we break our necks, we break our nails, we break everything to bring you this shit. And you're ungrateful as fuck. I hope you know that.
In all honesty, sometimes I'm just happy I have a job. Even if somebody might be ordering stuff that makes me feel underprivileged, then again I'm like, maybe the person is disabled. Maybe they're taking care of somebody. Maybe they're infected with a disease and they don't want to infect you. I'm just happy I have a job. But then at the same time, if I order something like that and I see that response, oh man, the next order, you're not gonna like me at all.
And I mean, and as somebody who's, my parents, my father was from the Congo and my mother was from Guyana. And so they were the immigrants who came here on purpose and they got the rude awakening. My mother got the rude awakening, like, oh, it's racist here. that's weird. For some reason, she was like, nobody told me. Why go to school? Yeah, she's like, tell me this is the land of opportunity, but not for me. It's weird.
So Joy is saying that when her mother came from Guyana, she realized that the land of opportunity is not for people like us. But your daughter is earning about 3 million a year. I don't know. If my son starts earning 3 million in a different country, I would say that country is the land of opportunity. Some person might say, yeah, you were lucky. I'm like, hey, I would like to have the opportunity to be lucky. If the rich might be using your money for different things, aren't you interested in finding out what is the right thing? Bengadilo, remember to subscribe.
Why would he steal? He the richest man on earth. He gonna steal your tax dollars? Get the fuck out of here. You know how stupid y'all motherfuckers sound? Elion steals. Y'all steal. Your bank account don't match what we pay you as a government official.
I don't think it's ridiculous to say that.
Why is that? You only getting paid $270,000 a goddamn year and your bank account is in the millions? How is that, Nancy Pelosi? How the fuck you worth $290 million? Is it called insider trading? Because you know the deal was going down before it went down because you had to sign the shit into law? Is that how it's played? How the fuck y'all call yourself human? How the fuck you couldn't stand up and applaud for a 13-year-old kid who's fighting cancer to this day, still whooping cancer's ass, and Trump made him an honorary Secret Service because that's the boy's dream. But y'all couldn't even stand up for that because y'all some straight up told mother.
Yeah, I could also believe they didn't clap for the kids. That was a very bad move.
You all, I wasn't born with a jack attempt on my mother head. I voted Republican, and I think I did the right goddamn thing. I know I did the right goddamn thing. And y'all probably tricked some more thinking that you have to vote Democrat if you're black. We not a monolith, motherfucker. I think for my motherfucking self, and I'm sure there's other black people in the United States of America that think for their motherfucking selves. You can pay all the motherfucking so-called black leaders to try to whip us into shape and keep voting for your Democrat motherfuckers and ain't doing a goddamn thing for the black community. Now, DJ, I'll stand, because they did.
If somebody is fun at a party, but I don't trust him, but he paid somebody else to tell me, hey, this person is very fun at the party.
Why you always lying?
Do you trust Putin? I think it's an irrelevant question. I think in foreign policy, it's not about trusting, it's about action. It's about things that you do. So in the end, on something like this, you can't just say you want peace, you have to do peace. And that's true for both sides in any conflict. So in any war and in any engagement. So I think ultimately all these things, I would just encourage you guys, if we're going to be serious about foreign policy, to sort of navigate away from some of this is not a reality show, this is not about personalities, this is very simple. You either do things or you don't. There are things you are doing and things you're not doing. And that's what foreign policy is driven by, and that's how our decisions should be driven by. So unfortunately in foreign policy, oftentimes you will have to work with, I'm not talking about President Putin in particular, I'm talking about generally, you will have to work with people you don't like in foreign policy. And oftentimes you will have disagreements with people you like.
Just like a marriage, you have to fight for the peace, and during the peace that might be broken, you might find a different route that keeps the peace, or maybe builds a friendship, or builds a marriage.
Sometimes you will have to figure out how to work together with nations that are not aligned with you on most issues. And in some other cases, you may find yourself unaligned on an issue with a nation that you work with very closely on a bunch of other things. That's not just now true today. That has been true throughout the history of mankind and certainly the relations between nation states.
I mean, it even works in prison. You got the whites, you get the Latins, you got the blacks.
So I think it's important. I get there's this temptation to cover foreign policy the way we cover domestic policy and the way we cover other things in our society. But foreign policy is about nation states pursuing what they have interpreted to be in their national interest. And balancing that is what the art of diplomacy and the work of foreign policy is all about. And so we need to sort of be mature and open-eyed and realistic without losing our idealism, without losing, what we hope the world will look like and want to shape it and be a part of. But by the same token, we have to make pragmatic decisions every single day. And that's not true today. That's always been true. Always.
I don't think he trusts Putin at all. It's just that if I want to trust this guy, we'll never find the middle ground. We need to fight to find something, and with consistency, maybe I can trust him enough. You can't just go to the people, do you trust? No, that doesn't work. Like the idea that you say that in such a way, you might make it worse.
Sometime you're going to want something and you're not going to get it because of the way you acted. And when I was a kid, it wouldn't matter because nobody had it on video. Everyone has you on video.
I'm currently facing felony charges.
Yes, we're all Hamas.
This reminds me of the previous videos I made. If they can kinda see your face and your eye, you're done. Okay? They will find you and they will charge you if you say specific things to specific people. It's a new age. You have to be very careful.
I have a question.
No, we're not answering
Why?
questions. Get out of the car.
Why?
Because you're a Trump supporter.
I know, but don't you guys want our money?
No, actually we don't. Get out of my bar right now.
You're not welcome.
I'm not fucking around. Get out of my bar.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. Out.
Because I'm wearing a Trump
Yes.
vest. That's wild.
I don't care. Get out.
We can call the police, or you can just leave.
You know this is like discrimination, right?
Oh, boo-hoo! Boo fucking who! Get out of my bar.
If somebody doesn't like to be treated a specific way, but they treat me in a specific way, I don't want to convince them because it's a lost battle. And I can do the effort to win, but if I have to do an effort to prove to somebody I can be liked, I don't feel satisfied. So usually I just go party somewhere else. But I know somebody is going to say, but you might not have a place to have fun. I'm like, well, I have cool enough friends that makes any place fun. So it's not the place that I need, it's the right friends that I need.
He didn't make a man to be a woman.
He made the man to be a man. He didn't make the woman to be a man. He made the woman to be a woman. And this is the truth. What are you going to do? Come attack me now? I should. Hey, man, that's up to you. If you want to pull that on me, well, God bless you. So you just threatened me with a gun. You just pulled a gun on my face. Man, Lord have mercy on you. This means that you don't even know who you are. Nope, I still love you. Even though you pulled a gun on me, I still love you. I still bless you. You still pulled a gun on me, man? You're crazy. You have lost your mind. I mean, if you really believed that you're a woman, then why do you have to pull a gun and threaten somebody to make it seem like you're not?
If I have to be honest, sometimes I find street preachers a little annoying too, but I didn't think he warranted that reaction. And in all honesty, I think you damage your own cause way more than you think.
No, I'll keep preaching even louder. No, oh, so it's a good thing for somebody to pull a gun on me.
It's a good thing you.
So I can pull a gun on you and that'd be okay? I'll preach louder.
So as you can see, this girl is defending the person that pulled a gun on somebody else because somebody else said something they didn't like.
Don't get me wrong, makosa kita bong. Put the fire na mi blonde, kush hash, purple skunk, criollo, colombici, jam jam, durlo, que ta verde, ta welcome.